everybody, welcome back to 2000 Evolution. Here in Imola we have the McLaren front row. Jenson Button gets Williams back to the floor with a great third place, and the Ferraris behind. Barrichello ahead of Schumacher. Once again Häkkinen away well. Coulthard and Button sweeps across Barrichello as he tries to defend that third position, and Ferraris have to tuck in at 4th and 5th. They've been poor again here, just like they were in Melbourne. At least they're a little bit higher up this time, but Ferrari overall have been poor again, and the only time they were good in Brazil, which was a rain affected race, and one of them sacrificed their race to a pit stop. Thankfully for Ferrari it wasn't the same, it wasn't different cars that had a poor pit stop and mechanical issues, it was the same one, so they at least got a win in the hands of Barrichello. But Michael Schumacher is fast becoming the number 2 at Ferrari at the moment. He needs to do something, and that something could well start with passing Barrichello on track today, but he's picked a track where it is notoriously hard to pass, just like Melbourne. On this channel at least it is hard to pass, and Häkkinen continues to lead the race. As a result of that, Coulthard is offering some competition, but I don't know how much McLaren are willing to risk going for it. They don't yet know how consistently quick that Williams BMW is going to be, because out of the 3 races they've been quick in 2 of them, and Button is applying some pressure to David Coulthard now. I don't think it's necessarily just a case of Button fending off the Ferraris. He is looking forwards. He wants to try to get revenge on Coulthard for taking that Melbourne victory away from him on his debut. Button wants a second podium from 3 races. He wants to be in the championship battle, as unlikely as that may seem. At the moment it's still Häkkinen leading Coulthard, at Button pulling out. Button is going to have a look here at David Coulthard, and he's got a great run, and he's in the second place. Will Coulthard get it back into the Tamburello? Let's see. No, he's tucked in behind. Jenson Button then has second place. Now can he catch Mika Häkkinen? That is the big question. We certainly didn't expect to see Button passing, but it's showing that Williams is getting faster and faster, although Ralf Schumacher is struggling there. He's already been passed by Zonta, and now he's got intense pressure from Jacques Villeneuve as well, and Villeneuve having a look, but Villeneuve is off. He's spun it, Jacques Villeneuve, and off he goes, and that will put Villeneuve a long way back down the field, and Ralf Schumacher is off the hook at the moment, but still only in 10th place while his teammate is in second, although Coulthard is reapplying that pressure. I don't know if that Williams on raw pace has got enough speed to hold on, but Button has the track position, and he's just got to put his car in the right position. Will a rookie be able to do that? He's certainly going to try. He's only got a little under a lap and a half to fend David Coulthard off now for, and Coulthard having another look there, but the clock is going to tick down all the time, and it will increase Jenson Button's likelihood of holding on to that second place with every second that ticks by. But Button, I don't think has totally given up on the lead. Like he's having to be mindful of Coulthard, so Coulthard's presence in Button's mirrors is maybe serving to protect Mika Häkkinen a little bit, but Jenson is right there. He's in the battle for the win. This is a great race to be watching. Those Ferraris technically are with it as well, but they're at the back of the pack and they're not really showing any inclination to overtake here. Button, now this is where he got Coulthard before. He's too far behind Häkkinen to have a look, but he's comfortably got enough of an advantage over DC here, although Coulthard's going to have a look down into turn 1. Button will hold that off quite easily. Häkkinen still leads on the final lap here in Imola. It's Button and Coulthard behind, then Barrichello, Michael Schumacher and jarnotrulli in the Jordan, still gunning for Jordan's first points.
It's stuck in 5th gear.
I don't believe it. Button is stuck in gear. All this performance, and suddenly the Williams are going to lose out on the podium, and Barrichello takes advantage of Button holding Coulthard back to get both of them. That's a brilliant bit of opportunistic driving from Rubens Barrichello, the sort of driving you expect to see from Michael Schumacher, but he wasn't close enough. Had he qualified ahead of Barrichello, it would have been Michael now up in the second place, but he hasn't been able to. He's still locked in the 4th, and Rubens is going to pull away from Michael further in the championship. It's really not going great for Michael at the moment, I'm afraid, but Fisichella gets inside Button, so that would be Fisichella's first point of the year. Verts, of course, already got the podium for Benetton in Brazil, so it would give Benetton another point. And Button is holding his teammate back, and he's going to give the position to Ricardo Zonta. Ralf had obviously worked hard to gain that position back from Zonta, and then he's lost it again, thanks to his own teammate not being willing to give up the position. And Häkkinen continues to lead. We're coming to the final stages. Is now very much the old-fashioned McLaren and Ferrari occupying the top 4 places. Mika Häkkinen is going to win this San Marino Grand Prix. A solid performance from Rubens Barrichello in the end. Second place, David Coulthard locked in a third, and Michael Schumacher finishes 4th. Then Jarnotrulli crosses the line 5th for Jordan and picks up a couple of points, and it is Giancarlofisichella getting a point for 6th. So the Drivers' Championship now stands with Häkkinen leading it on 20, Barrichello on 16, Coulthard on 14. Then a long way back to Button and Ralf Schumacher on 6, and Wirtz and Michael Schumacher on 4. So the constructors, it's McLaren on 34, Ferrari on 20, Williams on 12, the first race in which they failed to pick up points, unfortunately. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and take care.